welcome to the deep dive. There's just so much information out there, especially when you look at digital assets. Web3, it can feel overwhelming.
It really can.
Yeah.
Information overload is a real thing in this space.
Exactly. So today, our mission is pretty clear.
Yeah.
Cut through some of that noise. We're going to zero in on a specific tool that might help navigate all this. It's called TokenPocket.
TokenPocket, right.
Think of it as like your personal gateway. It's a multi-chain decentralized crypto wallet. Comes from a company called TP Global Ltd.
Okay.
And it's really designed to help you manage digital assets, but also kind of step into that wider Web3 world.
Makes sense. More than just holding coins then.
Precisely. So over the next few minutes, we'll unpack its main functions, look at how it opens doors to things like dApps, DeFi, GameFi, NFTs, all the buzzwords. And crucially, we'll touch on the security side too. The goal here is really just to equip you with the info so you feel a bit more clued in about this whole evolving landscape. Ready to dive in?
Let's do it.
Okay, so let's start at the beginning. TokenPocket, you said it's a multi-chain decentralized wallet from TP Global Ltd. But what's its core job for someone trying to get involved in Web3 today?
Well, fundamentally, it aims to be your central spot for digital assets. But maybe more importantly, it's built to be a smooth bridge, a bridge into the whole Web3 ecosystem.
A bridge, okay.
Yeah, so it's not just about holding your crypto. It's about actually letting you use it, interact with that decentralized world.
Got it. Now, something I think we've all felt is how fragmented crypto can be. Different blockchains needing different wallets. It's kind of a pain, right?
Oh, absolutely. A major hurdle for a lot of people.
So TokenPocket's multi-chain support, this seems like a big deal. How much easier does it make things if you can handle, say, Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB chain, Polygon, Solana, Tiron, even those layer twos like Arbitrum and Optimism, all in one app?
Yeah, that's a really good point to focus on because, well, it's huge. This multi-chain thing isn't just nice to have. It's kind of quietly changing how people engage with Web3.
How so?
Think about the mental energy, right? Juggling all those different wallets, different seed phrases, different interfaces for every single network you want to try.
Yeah, it's a lot.
TokenPocket basically just wipes away that complexity. It makes this really scattered blockchain world feel more like one connected platform that just simplifies that whole complex digital asset picture for you, the user.
Right.
It really lowers the bar for exploring different crypto ecosystems, makes it much less intimidating.
That convenience definitely sounds appealing. But let's talk about something maybe even more fundamental, the idea of self-custody. We hear that phrase a lot, your keys, your coins. How does TokenPocket fit into that? And why is that concept so important in Web3?
It's absolutely critical. It's really the foundation of decentralization, isn't it? With TokenPocket, the way it works is your private keys, your recovery phrase, the things that actually control your crypto. They're generated right there on your phone or your device.
Okay, on my device.
Exactly, your device. And they're encrypted. So unlike, say, keeping your crypto on a big exchange or like a traditional bank, only you actually have the keys. Only you control the funds.
No middleman.
No middleman. Now, that means you have the responsibility, of course, but it gives you complete control, complete freedom over your own digital money. It puts you firmly in charge. That's what your keys, your coins really means.
Okay, so you've got this self-custody, you're in control.
Yeah.
What about the day-to-day stuff? What are the basic crypto management things you can actually do inside TokenPocket?
Right, the practicalities. Well, beyond just holding things securely, it covers all the essentials you'd expect. You can, store a whole bunch of different assets. You can easily send crypto to someone else, receive funds into your wallet naturally, and you can also swap tokens directly within the app. Things like swapping Bitcoin for Ethereum, or maybe swapping into stable coins like USDT or USDC.
Okay, so you don't necessarily need to go to an external exchange for simple swaps?
For many common swaps, no. It's designed to make those core actions really straightforward, all in one place.
That makes sense. Now, managing assets is one thing, but you mentioned it being a bridge or a gateway to Web3. I saw it has a built-in dApp browser. That sounds pretty powerful. What does that let you do?
Yeah, the DAC browser is key. It means TokenPocket isn't just a storage box for your crypto. It's your actual window, your portal for interacting with thousands of those decentralized applications. dApps, across all those different blockchains it supports.
So I can use dApps directly from the wallet.
Exactly. Whether you want to get involved in decentralized finance, DeFi protocols,
Right.
or maybe try out some of those blockchain games, people call it GameFi.
GameFi.
Or even just manage your NFTs, view them, interact with marketplaces. The dApp browser connects your wallet directly to all those Web3 experiences. You don't need to leave the app to participate.
Okay, that integration sounds really useful. But with all that capability,
Right.
and especially with self-custody where you hold the keys, security must be absolutely paramount. What kind of safety nets or layers of defense does TokenPocket have?
Security is, well, it has to be the top priority, right? Especially in self-custody. TokenPocket tackles this with several layers. At a basic level, there's encryption protecting your data on the device.
Okay, standard stuff.
Standard, but essential. Then you've got extra layers. Passphrase protection adds another barrier before you can, say, make transactions.
Right.
It also supports integration with hardware wallets, those physical devices like Ledger or Trezor, for that ultimate offline security.
Oh, cold storage.
Exactly. And for people who need even more security, maybe for shared funds or businesses, it supports multi-signature wallets. That means multiple people or multiple keys need to approve a transaction.
Multi-sig, got it. That sounds pretty robust on the storage side. What about like during a transaction? That seems like a risky point sometimes. Are there any features to help users during that process?
Yeah, good question, because that's often where mistakes or scams happen. TokenPocket includes what they call smart security alerts.
Okay, like what?
Well, things like token safety detection. So it might flag if a token seems suspicious, maybe it's a known scam token, or if the smart contract you're interacting with looks unusual.
That could be helpful.
Definitely. And also authorization checks. Before you approve a transaction, especially interacting with a dApp, it tries to clearly show you what permissions you're actually granting. Are you letting it spend your tokens? How many?
Understanding what you're signing.
Precisely. These alerts are meant to be proactive to help you spot potential issues before you click confirm. It's about giving you more information to make safer decisions in the moment.
Okay, so it's trying to be more than just a vault. It's actively trying to help you navigate safely. Now, you mentioned swapping earlier, but it seems TokenPocket goes a bit further with trading services. Something about aggregating liquidity. What does that actually mean for me as a user?
Right. Yeah, the trading and swapping part. Aggregating liquidity sounds technical, but the benefit is pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Imagine you want to swap token A for token B. There might be dozens of different decentralized exchanges, DEXs, where you could do that swap. Each might have a slightly different price or fee.
Right, you have to shop around.
Exactly. TokenPocket, by aggregating liquidity, basically does that shopping around for you behind the scenes. It pulls price quotes and liquidity pools from various DEXs.
Okay.
And finds you the most efficient route for your trade. Often that means getting you a better price or lower slippage than if you just went to one single DX. It's about optimizing your swap.
So better prices potentially and less hassle.
Pretty much. And connected to that, they also offer cross-chain bridge services within the app. That's really important for moving assets between different blockchains seamlessly.
Like moving ETH from Ethereum to, say, Arbitrum or something.
Exactly. Or maybe you have USDC on Polygon and need it on BNB chain. The bridge service lets you make those kinds of moves directly in the wallet, which can otherwise be quite a fiddly process. It makes your assets more liquid across chains.
That sounds really useful. Okay, what about getting money in the first place? If someone's new or just wants to buy more crypto with, regular money, dollars or euros, how easy is that?
They've tried to make that smoother, too, with what they call their on-ramp portal.
On-ramp portal?
Yeah, it basically lets users buy crypto directly using fiat currency, so credit cards, bank transfers, that kind of thing. And they say it works in over 200 countries.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So it lowers the barrier to just getting started.
That's the idea. Avoids needing to go to a separate exchange first just to buy your initial crypto before sending it to your wallet.
Makes sense. And like a lot of platforms these days, TokenPocket has its own token, right? TPT. What's that used for?
Yeah, the TokenPocket token, TPT, it's essentially their native platform token. It's used primarily for accessing certain premium features or getting benefits within the TokenPocket app itself. Kind of an incentive or utility token for users of their ecosystem.
Gotcha. So add some extra perks for active users. And just to wrap up that part, Who's the company actually building and maintaining all this?
That would be TP Global Ltd. They're the developer behind the TokenPocket application, responsible for, creating it, keeping it updated, adding new features, and they also hold the trademarks for the TokenPocket brand.
Okay, TP Global Ltd. Good to know. So just to kind of pull this all together, what we've looked at is TokenPocket as this pretty versatile multi-chain wallet. It really leans into that self-custody idea, your keys, your coins, putting you in control.
Absolutely, that's central.
And it acts as that direct gateway into the wider Web3 world, DeFi, GameFi, NFTs, using that dApp browser, connecting you directly. All while trying to keep things secure with multiple layers, those smart alerts, hardware wallet support, and then adding these extra useful services like the optimized swapping and the easy fiat on-ramp.
Yeah, that sums it up well. Understanding a tool like this TokenPocket, it really does give you a practical handle on how to navigate this sometimes confusing digital asset and Web3 space. It can genuinely be a shortcut to feeling more informed without drowning in complexity.
It feels like it simplifies a lot, which brings up a bigger thought maybe. When you have tools like TokenPocket putting so much power, so much control, the keys, the direct access to services straight into the user's hands, what does that really mean for the future? For how we own digital stuff, how finance might work. Yeah, how might this shift towards user control, towards self-custody, keep changing our whole relationship with our own digital wealth and financial services down the line?
That is a fascinating question. The implications of true decentralization and user control are, well, they're potentially massive, aren't they? Definitely something we're thinking about as this space continues to evolve.
Indeed. Something for you to mull over as you continue your own deep dives.